Jean-Jacques Rousseau's seminal work begins with a powerful and enduring declaration: man is born free, and everywhere he is in chains. This statement frames his central inquiry into the nature of political legitimacy. Rousseau challenges the notion that authority is naturally vested in rulers, dismissing the ideas that might makes right or that leaders are akin to paternal figures. Instead, he posits that the only just foundation for a state is a collective agreement, a social contract, where individuals willingly surrender some of their natural liberty in exchange for the security and benefits of communal life. This voluntary consent is what transforms mere power into rightful authority. Rousseau contrasts the state of nature, where humans possessed unchecked natural freedom, with civil society. While entering the social contract means accepting limitations, it is not a loss but a transformation. In society, humans exchange instinct for reason and personal desire for moral obligation. The rule of law, far from being purely restrictive, is what elevates humanity, forcing individuals to consider the consequences of their actions on others and enabling the pursuit of higher collective goals. This creates a dual consciousness within each person, the private individual with personal interests and the citizen concerned with the public good. This leads to Rousseau's crucial concept, the general will. The general will is the collective desire of the citizenry for what is best for the community as a whole. It is distinct from the will of all, which is merely the sum of individual, private interests. In a legitimate state, sovereignty, the ultimate authority, resides not in a monarch or an elite, but in the people themselves, expressed through this general will. The law, therefore, should be a codification of this collective commitment to the common good. Any state governed according to the general will is, by Rousseau's definition, a republic, regardless of its administrative structure. The practical implementation of the general will requires a government to execute the laws. Rousseau analyzes three pure forms: democracy, aristocracy, and monarchy. He defines democracy in its most direct sense, where the entire citizen body administers the government, and finds it suitable only for very small states due to impracticality. Monarchy, while efficient, is perilous as it concentrates power in one potentially corrupt or incompetent individual and creates instability during succession. Rousseau ultimately favors an elective aristocracy, not of noble birth, but of the most capable and virtuous citizens chosen to govern. This system, he argues, best balances wisdom, efficiency, and accountability. To ensure the laws truly reflect the general will and not fleeting passions or private interests, Rousseau advocates for regular popular assemblies where citizens directly legislate. He looks to models like the Roman Republic, where public debate and civic participation were paramount. This active engagement is the lifeblood of the state. Without it, the governments can diverge from the sovereign people's will, leading to corruption and decay. To strengthen this civic bond, Rousseau controversially proposes a civil religion, a set of simple, shared social tenets promoting patriotism and civic duty, separate from theological dogma, to foster unity and moral commitment to the community. Ultimately, the social contract is a profound exploration of freedom within society. Rousseau argues that true liberty is not the absence of law, but living under laws one has prescribed for oneself as part of the collective. The work is a timeless challenge to passive citizenship, insisting that legitimacy flows upward from the consent of the governed and that the health of a state depends on the constant, active engagement of its people in defining and pursuing their common good.